everybody, welcome to another yoga class. We are going to do some standing postures today. That's why I'm sitting a bit nearer to you and the mat is a little bit further back. Okay, so we'll do that shortly. But first of all, let's start off doing some breathing. So sit nice and comfy. So I've got my legs crossed, but you can sit how you want. And maybe put your hands on your knees. Bring your shoulders up to begin with and then push them down. So shoulders come up and then push them all the way down. Then just make them nice and loose. Think about your knees. Make sure you're not tensing your knees. So make sure you feel quite floppy. Okay? And then if you want, you can put your hands on your tummy, or you can have your hands on your knees or your hands where they want to be. So what we're going to do, we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out, and in and out. Breathe in, breathe out, all the way in, all the way out. Let's do two more. Breathe in, breathe out. Now make this last one the biggest one you've done all day. Well done. So let's put our yoga glasses on. And when we have our yoga glasses on, we can have a look around, but our voices are turned off. And then our our yoga glasses come off, and we look at the shape of them, and then we break them in two. We have one on one knee and one on the other knee. And then we close our eyes and we breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. So every time you breathe out, you're feeling like your body is becoming a little more floppy, a little more relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's do two more. Breathe in. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Fantastic. So give your fingers a wriggle, put your hands together, push them in front of you, push your arms up. Now this time, see if you can put one hand on your knee and the other hand on the floor behind, and look around behind you, and then bring your arms up and stretch up, and then this hand onto your knee, the other hand on the floor, twisting round. Your head comes down and up and down and up. Your head turn to one side and the other side, and again one side and the other side. And then just see if you can gently move your head side to side. And all the mummies and daddies, this is a good one for them because they often have stiff necks with being on a computer all day. Okay, brilliant. So like I said, we're going to do some standing postures today. So the first one we're going to do is this one. Okay, and that is the half moon or the crescent moon posture. So I'll show you what to do. So we stand on the mat, and then we put our arms up. Now I'll have to bend down to show you what I'm doing with my arms, like this. Put arms like that, really straight. And then we move to the side. So we bend as far as we can to the side. And then back up again. And then as far as we can to the other side. Brilliant. So that's half moon. Now the next one I've got is a pencil. And this is very, very similar. And we're going to have our hands in the same way we had them before, over our head. And we're going to make a point with our fingers like this, a point, because that's the point of the pencil. Now I'm doing this here because you won't be able to see mine when I stand up. And then we stand up, and if we can, we move onto our tiptoes and we balance on our tiptoes, it's really, really tricky. So we're tall and straight, like a pencil. Brilliant. Okay. So the next one we've got is the house posture. So it's the house posture. And I'll show you what to do. So this time we have our legs quite wide apart. Okay? And if we can, I know you probably can't see my feet, but you turn one toes in and one toes out. And you put your arms out to the side like this. And then all we do, we stretch over to one side and we see if we can tip ourselves up. And then with my hand at the top, what I'm doing, I'm wriggling my fingers like that. And I'm looking up because that is the smoke coming out of the chimney. So wriggle your fingers, I know you can't see mine. And then all the way back up again. Change your feet over, so one toe's in and one toe's out. Over to the other side, stretching over to the other side. And then my other hand is wriggling like that, and I'm looking up at the smoke coming out of the chimney. And up we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put our feet facing forward again, and then put one toes in and one toes out. Arms come out, we're going to bend one knee. And what we do for this one, it's called the warrior posture, but we sometimes call it the surfing posture. So you can surf on your mat. You can pretend you are on a surfboard moving around. And then if you want to be really, really clever, what you can do, you can hold this posture, but you can jump the other way. So you're jumping on your surfboard, surfing on your surfboard, and again, jumping round on your surfboard. And then carefully turn to the other side. So toes one way, and then one toe one way, one toe the other way, the opposite of before. Hold it, and then surf on your surfboard. And then again, see if you can jump around to the other side. It's tricky. Don't fall off your surfboard. Like that. Very, very good. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed those standing postures. We're just going to do one more. And it's the tree posture. The tree posture. So, you can, if you want, do this one lying down, because you can do it any way you want. You can do it lying down, you can do it standing by a wall, you can do it having both feet on the floor and just putting your arms up. There's lots of different things that you can do. So I'll show you a little bit of what we can do. So we start off in a nice straight shape. If we can, we balance by putting one of our legs up to here. Now can you see I'm holding on to the wall behind, or the radiator behind? I'm cheating, I'm holding on. That's absolutely fine. If you think you don't need to hold on, then that's okay. You can either put your hands here, you can have your hands out, or you can put your hands up. So I'll show you what my hands are like that. Now, if that's too tricky, you can just have your foot on your foot. You don't have to have your leg all the way up as well. And just see if you can hold it there. And then when you've had enough, see if you can do the other leg. Now remember, you can be leaning against a wall like me. You don't have to be balancing. But when you get better at it, you'll probably find that you'll be able to balance. Remember, you can put your hands wherever you want to put them. Well done, really good. Okay, so now it's time for a little relax. So we need to lie down on your back in floppy floor pose. So you're on your back, you've got your arms next to you, and if you can, have your hands, so the palms of your hands are turning upwards. So this bit here, the back of your hands are resting on the floor, because what this does, it brings your shoulders back and it helps you to breathe better and it helps your posture. So have your legs just flopping down. Have your feet just gently resting to the side. Try not to cross your legs. And just begin to feel your body relaxing. Feel that your head is in a comfy position. If your head isn't, then just move it round a tiny bit just to get it in a comfy position. And then feel like your shoulders are down and away from your ears. Your arms are just gently resting onto the mat. And just imagine that your body is sinking into the mat. It's sinking or melting into the mat. And breathing in, as you breathe out, you feel your body sinking into the mat. So you're breathing in happy and you're breathing out worry. Breathing in happy, breathing out sad. Breathing in happy, breathing out sad. Breathing in happy, breathing out sad. And I'm just going to read something to you very, very quickly. Why I've got my cat in the room with me today. I'm just going to read something to you. Imagine you are outside. The sun is shining, birds are singing. You hear a rustling in the bushes and then a giggle. It's an animal watching you and it wants to be your friend. What kind of animal is it? Let it come close so you can sit together and be close. This animal is wise and here to support. If you have a question, a secret or a problem, you can share it with him. He will help you. Your animal friend loves you very much. So I'm going to count from 10 to 0. And when I get up to 0, I'd like you to roll onto your side with your eyes closed in a comfy position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Rub your hands together till your hands get really hot. And when your hands get really hot, place your hands over your eyes. Open your eyes and it's all black. Slowly move your hands to let the light in. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.